Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Frederick, you know me as Keanomy, and we are back in Dyson Sphere Program today, picking up exactly where we left off in the last episode, where we finished up this build for magnetic coils, I think they're called. So we can continue with our production of engines. Our goal is to reach electromagnetic turbines, so that we eventually can start producing these guys. Because for those we actually need these engines that we have here, which needs turbines. We don't have very many turbines, so that's the plan. We do need some of these. So the last two episodes that we have released on the channel has been recorded together. That's why these two introductions are a little bit different, and I'm able to kind of send you off on this journey of this episode, starting out with finding a location for these engines. I don't think we have that much more resources on this planet, to be honest. Kind of using the majority of it. Is there any way that you can like jump between them now? In this area we could use, I guess. Whoa, too far. Too far. So let's see, if we have iron here, we want to build that out along, I guess just here, makes sense. We want to build the engines, we want to have these guys, so those magnetic coils we can just bring in automatically, and then electrical engines is what we are actually building here. That needs not you that we're building here. Magnetic coil, we're bringing in these guys. We are just smelting from normal smelting setup. Can we steal the one we are using? No, we don't have a good smelting setup there either. Let's make a new one then. Let's make a new one then. We do kind of have one here actually. We can just steal this one. This setup is fine. But you guys. Include you as well. Rotate you, and we're gonna have going this way. 2, see how that goes. And you're gonna be steel instead. I wish you could hold in the button and just swipe over them instead. Having to click the button over and over again is kinda annoying. Not really how I would have enjoyed doing it. There. That is those two. You are going to... would like you to be a planetary. Can you not upgrade these? What if I upgrade you? You can't upgrade those. That's really unfortunate. Let's see if we can put down one of these then. Too close to that. There. I'll do it that way then, and then we'll bring another one of you out here, to there, above, below. More spaghetti, that is exactly what we want. Let's see. You guys should be that. So how does this work? You guys are outputting the same as what you're taking in, right? Yes, so we should technically be able to have that work. And then out this way. There. That will be kind of good. Continue with you over this way. You will then supply this. We can supply that wherever. This is going to be the majority of where we are producing that. I would like it to go the other way. Is that possible? We might be able to actually fit it in here. There. And what do we need? We are producing those. We need a bunch of other stuff, which is from here. Looks like deuterium now is fine. Kind of. We're not really producing that much. So we're producing these now. So we just need... I guess we should do some gears as well. We'll see how many we need for gears. 1 to 1, so 12. I guess is how many we want to have. I'm gonna go... I guess 6. And then 6 there. Have you guys go here. And into that one. You guys go into there. You could actually be one step further to that place, right? And we will still be able to have inserters. Yes. Okay, so let's move you guys one step closer. Something like that. Have an output here. And then we're having some gears on here as well. That will also be okay-ish, I think. You should also be gears. Together with everyone else. And that should be outputting 1 every second. These guys can handle 12 cargo per second, so that should mean that we have a full belt here. Theoretically. Yeah. That should mean that we have a full belt there. Let's make one more of these, just because I like to be able to have a little bit of leftovers as well, I was about to say. So we go here, into you. This guy to there. Almost there. There, that's messy enough. Let's see if we can get some more power again. Always out of power. I did set up the deuterium storage, but we don't produce enough deuterium at the moment. So that also doesn't really work. Why are you guys not producing? Oh, we're actually out of iron. So we need to bring in way more iron than what we are currently bringing in. Where do we have more iron? Got a little bit here, but you guys are more or less empty. These guys are using all of it. I guess this is not the most efficient way of doing it. Is this my old base? Yeah. Maybe I should tear that down and use that. That could probably make a lot of sense. That's good. That is a bunch of iron and those. I feel like we're really building up a decent production setup now at least. And then we want these to be built here as well. And those will go out here and probably into there. We're gonna have these coming out and going into here. These going out, coming into here. And then we want to have these local demand. And they're gonna come out and go something like that. How many can you produce? You can produce one every 2 seconds. So to get 12, we need 24 of them. Wow, okay. So we're gonna need to do something like this as well. And then we're gonna have over here maybe. How many is this? 1, 2, 3. Can I do this to see? 10. Technically we need 2 more to have a full belt of engines. Hopefully we shouldn't need that, but you never know. Wow, I found a new button. So when you're producing stuff, you can actually go into God mode and you can literally put down stuff wherever you want. The best thing I've seen so far, I think. That is really helpful. So there, and then you will go there. Same thing here, we should have all of you guys have an actual complete belt. It's annoying that the belts aren't really following when we're building. Power again. Yeah, the benefit is that you can have the I'm still failing even though I can have him standing there all the time. Come on. There we go. So yeah, we would need 2 more. It's like 1 and then 2 here. We wouldn't be able to fit everything doing that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the engines that we are able to produce or willing to produce, at least. Not sure how many engines we are actually producing right now. Find engines, we are producing about 80 per minute. That's not too bad. And then we have one more that we need to be producing, and that is these guys, which we now actually can produce right here. So you and you produce 1 every 2 seconds, so 12, 24. We'll do 12, and then we'll do 24. Is that too tight? I don't think I'll be able to put a belt through all of that, especially up here. Yeah, it's easier to go along the grid than to go down it, I think. So let's maybe do this instead and just get this to be a little bit wider. We're gonna have these engines as well as these. You could just split these actually. I think it's just 2 of these, so if we go you down to here and then continue with you around here this way, and then we're gonna have the engines coming in here as well. That is going to be grand as well. And engines, I guess we can just pull out of here. And then this guy should have the higher packaged engines as well. Local supply, local demand, very good. And inserters, I guess, is the next step. Nope, you should go. What is going on here? There we go. There, and we're gonna have output, input. Yeah, this God mode when you're building is so much nicer. I don't know about others, let me know in the comment if you're using God mode or if you use third person when you're building. This just feels way easier. That is a bunch of engines producing. And a tower that is completely full of stuff. Which is also good. Good. Let's not have you guys supply anything to other places. That makes a lot of sense. None of you guys are planetary ones. Okay, well, let's start with that. See, how does it go with the storage guys now? If we look at production and we look at the magnetic turbines, we are currently producing 92 of them and we're consuming 10. So we're actually in quite a good spot when it comes to that. How about you guys? Are you getting enough? You are definitely getting enough now. Okay, well, that's good. That is good. That means that you are continuously producing, and it means that you guys are also running more or less continuously. We're not actually producing that many engines. Why is that? You guys are missing steel. How do we still not produce enough steel? Simply because we don't have enough iron. Alright, it's time to wrap up with bringing down our old base, which is right here, where we have a lot of iron. So coal vein, iron, copper, stone. Actually, third person is a lot nicer when you're doing normal, like small stuff. So I think I'll stick to third person and then... There we go. So we don't really have any iron veins here other than what we're already gathering. Yeah. Kinda just need to... Okay. Alrighty then, let's get a stellar station. Put you into that station. We can upgrade. Lack of replacing item. I have 2 steps up. That's not what we want. You are gonna take this, you're gonna be local and remote storage. And we're gonna have all of you guys just getting cleaned up here. Okay, so what was supposed to be a really small operation where we just more or less set this up and it was all done, turns out it took a lot longer because all of this apparently doesn't fit. So even if I wanted to, I can't even fit all of it. But we're good now. We're good now. So, all of this just for us to finally be able to do something with our life, I was about to say. But yeah, now we should be able to find a good spot. I know we said that previous one was a good spot, but now we should find another good spot. Right here, for example. Where we can set up those last few things that we needed. So if we go here, I think we should be able to get power to go there and then over here and to us. And let's see, we can start with a global tower. We're then gonna have these guys producing from here maybe. Probably go up. So not there. We can start here. And you guys are going to then produce these. Which, if I'm not mistaken now, we should have everything on the network, so we can just request it. I think. And these. Demand, demand, demand. And then we just do storage on all of these as well. Do that, do this, and let's set up some power here. Are we actually low on graphite now? I feel like we shouldn't be low on graphite. Should be having plenty of graphite available. Okay, so we are finally producing these monstrous ones as well. I feel like I've been doing this forever now. What else did we actually need to be able to do these? Well, we already are producing those. We're just making the accumulators, which we need those two things and the silicon one. Can we fit that onto this guy? Right here? We do have more space here, but I do not have any more outputs. No, I don't. So then we need another one which we could put here, I guess, if we wanted to. So we would go transportation, put you there. Please bring me this stuff. We can go remote local demand. Bring me how much ever you can. And let's see, how do we produce those? Probably in this, right? Yes. 2 seconds for one, which means that we can go... Oh, that's not what I wanted. It's not at all what I was intending to do. There we go. That's those up and running again. And we're still not having... Wait, you are not a supply. Can I have you as a demand as well? Then is the question, why are you not supplying at all? Can we please land? Thank you. Which we are, but we're not producing enough. How much are we actually using compared to what we're producing? 1200. And I think that is literally all of them running constantly. I don't feel like we have that much iron left. Maybe we need to go to another region to start getting some more iron out of this smelter, so we're gonna need some crystal silicon, which is made from high purity silicon, which we should have here now. Yes. And that is needing 1 every 2 seconds, so we can produce double, meaning 24. So let's do 12 and let's do a Python. That's not what I need. Can we please have something here? I need to go and restart all of this. Can we get some upgrades for these guys? No. Why am I holding matrices? Oh, it's probably because I picked it up in the old base. So yeah, I'm just back refueling, or what you want to call it. Then we'll go back to producing power in a little bit. Not power, producing those crystal things. You know what I mean. So, these guys, we can have go one more with 12 of them. And then you can all output. You guys are too close. Of course you are. I should learn to not believe in my own range. It never works anyway. So we'll go probably there. And then one of you out here. That should do it. That gives us the crystals that we need, which is these. And then I guess we can just... Can I have one of you here instead? Doesn't actually connect it. If we do that. Yes. Okay, and then we're gonna have these go into a splitter. Like that. Into there and into there. That will be pretty good. Then I think we have reached a point where we can finally do what we came out here to do in the first place. Get our accumulators built. Because we have that, we can request these, we can request... What else was it that we needed? Steel. So steel. Demand. Fill you up. All of that is okay. And let's see, you should go here. We should have one out of you coming through this, and one out of you going out and into there, something like that. Inserters, and I think we're finally gonna be able to actually do this. Imagine that. So like that, you need how many per one? Those 6 of those, but it's only during 5 seconds, so that should be fine. And do we want to input those here as well? I guess we can. And you will go like that. Above those, and then down below here so much. You will do accumulators. Do we have those? Come on. Accumulators empty. There we go. That is a bunch of those being produced. We're kind of having things all over the place now. We're not very organized, I feel like. But at least we're producing. That's all that counts. There we have 12 batteries, and we're gonna then put batteries somewhere where we can store stuff. Set up these so we can get some power first before we do anything else. Do we have an empty spot somewhere where we can... I guess this guy is not being used for a lot of stuff. So we could set up this guy to have some recharging, I think. Actually, no, we can't because it doesn't have... It doesn't have 2 slots on there. What about you? Maybe can do that. Yes, if we set you up with empty and full supply demand. Anything here will be used for recharging. So you can just set these down as like normal storage. But you can also put them into, how did this work? These guys, energy exchangers. Unfortunately, we don't have the stuff for it like right now. Can we request that? Is that something that we actually have available here? If I were to put processors on here. Can I get that? Available items. We don't really have any processors for that. Let's fly and see if we have... I think we should be producing them at least. Right here. Somewhere over the rainbow. There you are. And we are not actually building up any storage on that. We do have a little bit of it right here, I guess. And let's see, steel. These guys. We can just do this. Maybe like a couple of hundred or something. Like that, and let's see, can we now build one of these? Yes, so if we build one of you, that would mean that we can then have those guys over here being from these. Okay, so we want to make sure that we input. That's actually too close. Those are very, very big, by the way. But yeah, we want to have you somewhere, probably this way. We go with you there. And we can have input of empty ones into here. You are now idle, but we want you to charge them. However, we don't have any power positive numbers. So then we want to have you go out into there. And that's where they are going to output. Yes. So then we just need to get positive powers somehow. And ship these over on... If I put you on, you're already on remote supply. So if I put those in there. Okay, so we managed to set up the power situation so we can actually produce the accumulator and make them fill up. so that we can eventually produce the orbital collector. Small problem with that. Our current power situation is at an 11% satisfaction rate. That's not really enough for us to be able to even run these continuously to make more power. So we kinda desperately need something else to happen here before we can go on. So I'm gonna go to the warm weather place that we have, and I'm going to use our power in the geothermal world to hopefully be able to do a little bit better. I can also put down some normal power guys as well. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, just as we ran out of power here, I'm just gonna leave this city or place. They can deal with their own stuff. Where do we have our sun? Right there. Leonis. One is right there as well. So let's just speed this up. Let's get some power in there. I think that's the planet we're looking for. Because I think that we have quite a surplus of power here. Yes, we do. So if we tell you guys to demand that and demand that, and then we can supply both of those as well, we can then do something like that. Tell our logistic power guys that probably this way, right? So we set you up there. We'll tell these to go empty ones into here. And then we tell full ones to go into there. And I guess we can have more than one on here as well. Is it possible to chain these? Is that doable? No. You guys are using the power that we have available. We are using one more we could potentially get in here. And let's go over here, get some charge, and let's head back home. And I think this will actually, maybe we should put up, yeah, I'll just put up some geothermal as well. We have a lot of it already, but if I can get even more, that's just positive, right? So I will put up the 100 or so that we already have. Well, there we go. That should probably bring us a little bit more power, I hope. Just a small amount of extra power. Hopefully that's enough. And then over here we should be having all of these more or less done as well. So let's bring those with us. That's 33. Let's get some charge on ourselves. And then we'll head back. That should be everything that we need to do on this planet. Could bring some iron if we wanted to, actually. Maybe that's worth it. I think I'll do that in the next run. How do I get power back on now then? So we're back on the planet, but I didn't think of the fact that these guys are really just giving 45 megawatts. Which is not really enough, I don't think. Even if we get both of these to be producing. If we set up both of these to be side by side like this. And then we connect them with full ones. That will not still actually fill this up, unfortunately. I have a feeling. Still not going to be enough. Is that enough to get some power? Yes, it is. Well, that is very, very, very positive then. And we're seeing those guys coming in. Are you delivering externally as well in regards to these remote supply? Yes. Not very fast though. And you guys are only doing remote everything. Okay. Well, that's good. Let's have these guys be remote demand as well then. Then local supply. Yeah, I think that should be pretty good. Remote demand. No. Local storage. Local demand. Supply all over the place. I think that'll work. And then local supply. I think so. Yeah. Local demand. You guys will be local supply. So let's see how this goes. Are we actually producing anything here? Kinda low on steel still, so we maybe should have gotten some steel anyway then. No, yeah, because we are not really keeping up with the steel here. We only have one of those. I don't get it. What? Why are we having so little steel on this map? For some reason they are not picking up my empty accumulators. I thought I set that up, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I never set up the supplies. Let's head back to the other planet, and I guess we can set up some iron while we're at it as well. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's tell this guy that you can have all of these and all of these. Good, so we want to have iron going from somewhere. Where do we have a lot of iron? Right here we have a lot of iron. Okay, so way more of the iron ore being produced. And let's see how this went. We have 91 of the charged ones. So if I drop down a few, still doesn't go. There it went. So we are now producing at least. Okay. Well, in that case, I think that we are actually good to go here. Should be having everything that we need. We just need to make sure that we are importing in the other region. And the easiest way to do that is just put down a tower that has income for planetary and then outgoing from, or income from interstellar and then outcome from other places. Okay, so we are back at our original home planet, and I think the easiest way is just to get rid of this guy. The only thing he does is currently supply iron. So if we set up a interstellar one over here instead, We can have him do more or less the same, just also take in from interstellar sources. That's not correct. Let's see, we want you to be this one, and we want to demand and supply both of those. Let's see, you to there, you to there, and you can go right there. There we go. So that is iron in and iron out. We should also get a bunch of iron coming in from abroad. Let's put in some of you guys. More charging power. Power off, cannot charge because you don't have this guy, which we will put there. That should be good. How does it now look with our charging over here? You guys are running. Yes. Okay, so how does it look with production of iron now? So that's the local entire star cluster. We're doing 24,000 and consuming 600, so it's not all made it here yet. But we are getting a lot more. We're just waiting for them to arrive, which they seem to be doing now. Very, very good. So that means that a lot of our normal guys is heading out as well. Hell yeah. I think we just sold iron. Iron seems to be fixed now. Alright, so our first batch of accumulators are coming in. While this was really fucking annoying to set up, I think it's a good setup. I think we will have good things come from it. Should be 97 of them, which should get us going for a little bit, I hope. We have a look when these show up, they will start pushing power instantly. And they are sort of giving 140 megawatts, 142. Our generation is not very good, but our accumulation discharge is fantastic. If we could do some more with that, that would be absolutely fantastic. That would be great. Storage, 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 storage. That, and that. We're gonna have you produce these. We're gonna have not those, not those, not these, and also not have these. We're gonna have you guys. We're gonna have those I think we have here, right? Yes. Would you look at that? And we are now actually able to produce the energy exchanger as well. So I think with that we have kind of set up the energy production as well. We just need to get going with the amount of batteries we have all the time. At the moment we don't have that many, so once we get that up and running so we can have this constantly flowing, we should be in fairly good condition, actually. If I tell you guys that I don't want a lot of these, maybe like 300. That should be pretty good. And then this guy is continuously producing, so he is always sending out new ones. And we are producing new ones here. So we are actually improving that as well. We just need a little bit more power. And now that we have this, we should be able to actually get that. Okay, so with our 5 energy dischargers, we are actually able to maintain almost all of the power that we need. So they are doing 225, we are consuming 290, 300 megawatts, more or less. So these guys, I imagine, are not working very hard anymore. The guys over here. Yeah, they're quite chill. I've actually even gotten one of the deuterium fuel rods myself, which is kind of nice. So yeah, if we just get some deuterium now, we will get even more power. And that's gonna be absolutely fantastic. We are producing more batteries here constantly as well. We are importing a lot of iron. This guy has 47 available at the moment. Haven't really shipped anyone out yet, but that's fine. You are also not having anything specifically available at the moment, but again, that's also fine. Yeah, so we are actually doing all right. I did manage to... Let's see, if we pick up some of these guys, we should be able to also get one of those. 108 might have been a little bit excessive, but fine. This should allow us to actually get these up and running as well, which will be really good. And that means that we will finally get some of these orbital collectors and we can start getting some deuterium. After almost 4 hours of recording, probably more than that actually, almost 5 hours of recording. It's been taking me quite some time to set all of this up, and it's still just a mess, but yeah, we have more or less stuff over the whole planet now. So yeah, let's head out and let's see if we're able to get... I'm not sure how you do that. Can you even build during? I guess maybe you can. Let's go here, see if we can first off get some fuel, and then we'll fly there, set up the orbital collector and see if that works. Ooh, that's freaky. I can't even see it. So if I fly right into you, what's happening then? Manual collecting resources on Giant. Oh, and I'm getting hydrogen. Okay. And then if I want to build something, I'll build one of these guys. How does that work? Because I can only be built at the equator. And the equator is where? If I follow this line, eventually I should get there. Yeah, you can have it. Okay. So we build it here. And that guy will...
which can collect the resources of this gas giant on the planet.
Then we just need to set up a guy to request that, which we're gonna have over here, I feel like. Yes, these guys are going to request. And interstellar bonk right there. And remove that, get hydrogen and get deuterium, local demand, 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 demand. So that'll keep all of the hydrogen going, I guess. Does look like that. Keeps a lot of hydrogen even. Okay. Don't have the deuterium that we need just yet, but that's fine. And I don't think we're gonna need these anymore then. Let's just delete that. You are going there. Can I request from you instead? Demand. We don't have that much energetic graphite actually. Are we producing any of that? Not really, huh? About 400. Okay, well look at that. We're actually keeping some positive amount of accumulators now. They're actually staying full for a little bit before they run out. Let's try to set up one of these somewhere, probably here or something, so we can have them on the actual small network as well. Gas filter, no. There, distribute to everyone. Gas filter, that's good. So yeah, that should get these two going as well. Yeah, now we have accumulators here as well. Which means that you guys are producing. For some reason you are not delivering anything. No logistic pots. What the heck? There we go. Now they're all delivering. Very, very, very good. Okay, so we have got ourselves some iron coming in from outside the current planet. We are producing accumulator at a ridiculously high speed. We are actually getting some full accumulators back as well from the magma planet. So we're fixing the power systems that we have. I think we're actually at 100% now. Yeah. Just barely, but we are at 100%. These guys are not running completely full, all of them, unfortunately. Majority of that is because still a lack of deuterium, actually. Even though we have these guys now bringing deuterium when they are available, we're still a bit behind. So we might actually want to increase our hydrogen production, which wouldn't be too hard. We can just extend this further out or even build another one right next to it. Is also an option. I'm super happy with this episode. We've been really expanding. Like, previously we were only here. So we were producing power here, and then we had basic setup with a mall. The mall became a lot bigger than I expected. We started using planetary logistics, and now we have just expanded like crazy. So all of this was built in this episode. We're producing steel here. We are producing whatever these are called. The green ones, I never remember. They are called electromagnetic turbines. We are producing the... I'll never learn these. Crystal silicon over here, so that we can eventually use that for our batteries as well. Over here we have some production of the super magnetic rings. Yes. also very, very good. It's actually a little bit slow, so we might want to expand that. We actually fucked this up, I can see now. This should be connected as well, so we should produce double of what we are producing. Over here we are now producing some coils. So we have a full planetary here with coils and coal and all kinds of stuff, which is also fantastic. These guys needs more iron. So that's probably something that we need to look into, but we are producing coils here as well, and that is being used for the magnetic coils right here that we are also outputting to the planetary interstellar system. At the moment we could probably do a little bit more. These guys are not running constantly, all of them. Honestly, it's only like the first few here that is running, but that's also because we don't have very much of the coils. So we might set that up on a planetary as well. And then we have some miscellaneous copper and some coal there as well. So yeah, I also decided to remove all of our old base, so that is now gone. And we are utilizing those and just pumping them straight into the planetary system as well. I think that's more or less it for what we have done this episode. So yeah, really productive episode. If you want to see more of this, then click that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. We've seen a good inflow recently on the inflow of new subscribers, so welcome everyone. Thank you so very much for subscribing and watching and commenting, as well as leaving your likes when there is something that you enjoy. So yeah, thank you all very much. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye everyone.